Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very nice relaxing cup of chamomile tea. Lovely, lovely. So welcome back to the game. In the previous episode we had some more progress, built some more rooms. We now have a flower garden so we can potter around in that one. We can see we've got rose bushes, mixed begonias and some heather bushes which are now flowering in, well, spring. Yeah, it's still 0 degrees C and snowing, but they are quite a hardy... Oh, there we go, that rose bush just popped there, nice. But yeah, we've got all of that up and running. We've got meeting rooms. We've got a lot of money, 64,458 generic units of currency, about 8 grand, plus or minus some extra spare bit of change there for the daily cash flow. And indeed, that's after we spend 50 grand on the offshore tax haven, which, to be fair, we are... I mean, sort of offshore. Well, we're actually all shore, but yeah, we've picked that up as well. So overall, very happy with the progress. Reoffending rate is sadly at 42% in there, and it's showing us 26 in this one. So we just need to improve that. We definitely need to improve our health grade and security, and actually work as well. If we get work experience up, that should hopefully help out. So yeah, in this episode, we're going to hopefully complete this before we go on to expansion, which we'll cover later on. To answer probably an inevitable question regarding a video I recently put out on the Undead DLC and the Kickstand update, I don't plan on running a full Undead series. I don't plan on cancelling this one, although we have moved over to the Kickstand update for this series, but I'm not going to rename it. It's still going to be called Free for Lives, just so people don't get confused. And yeah, are we going to add in the Undead in this prison? Maybe. It might be a quirky thing to add as an expansion where we can have one big graveyard, and obviously that will be like Zombie Island, but we'll see how we get on. Okay, let's go ahead and first delete this large window. Actually, we'll dismantle it because we've got these large windows here which are just bars, and because of that we do have a bit of a problem when it comes to the ingress of cold. So you can see in here it's 20 degrees C, and then not so much there. So if we change those windows, would it help? Well, the fun will be in finding out, and that's what we're going to do now. We've just received some intake as well, and people actually wanted me to change this scanner but didn't make it go the other way around. Yeah, I can understand turning it around, but mechanically it doesn't really matter, and stuff also gets dropped off here, so... yeah, we're probably going to leave it as is for the time being. We have a dealer and a Stokel Fearless Green Thumb fellow, so nothing really too much to worry about. We've got 1 hour 42 minutes, actually, until we finished off the green eco-friendly grant, which is power the entire facility for 5 days on green energy, so that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and get glass window large and put that in there. I don't think it's going to do anything, but I want to try it out anyway because people have indeed suggested it. Speaking of suggestions, I did ask for those for this building here. Originally this was going to be, among other things anyway, a library and a mailroom, but I decided to we change that up and go for a workshop. And well, yes, we are going to do a workshop. Whether or not it's going to be this size or not, I don't know. I'm feeling that it probably should be that size, but we'll see how we get on. Okay, so that is now in. That is window glass large, and we go over to our logistics and temperature, and yep, it is caused pretty much 0 change. Oh, actually, is it going up, or is it just that the temperature is all right? No, I don't think it really makes any difference whatsoever. I'll keep it in just to see if we'll periodically check it, and I'll try to yeah, sort that out. Actually, there's another problem there as well. We see it says our prisoners need access to clean clothes, and they don't have it. So we need to build a laundry room with a laundry machine and a basket. Let me increase the amount of laundry machines that we have here. So we're going to not double the amount that we have, but we're certainly going to increase that there, and hopefully the water and... yeah, the water's in and the power should be in as well, but let me just prioritize that. Not that the workers have got much else to get on with. We can see the people are working here. We are ironing all of the clothes. We've got spare laundry baskets. So yeah, I don't think it is the laundry machines that is the problem. I really don't think that's the case. Oh, we've actually got a... is this the storm? Yeah, we've got a weak storm. We could tell people to stay indoors, but I don't think it is necessary. Apparently there's a toilet there with a tunnel starting in it. Let me search toilets in this cell block. It does say surrounded. Oh, so they have actually found it. Yeah, found a couple there. Okay. We also have the foreman. Due to some logistics error, we're receiving extra supplies. Yay! I don't know what of, but we're receiving them. Laundry machines are now in. That seems to be working. We have a visitor helicopter disappearing. There it goes. And, well, let me double check. In here, temperature. Nope, doesn't seem to be affected at all. So that window will be dumped. I just want it all to be the same sort of layout. People have asked as well about the layout of the expansion islands. I couldn't actually say what they're going to be because I don't genuinely know what size they'll end up being. It's just is what it is. Okay, so flooring, and let's place some. We can't place dock, but we can place dark wood floor. Ooh, £9 grand. That's expensive. Parole can be the same. The shop can be the same, and the chapel can be the same. We want to have concrete tiles go along there like so. Those are already concrete tiles, which is fine. We want to have in. Well, here's the question. These are all obviously wood, but do I want the rest of? Do I want this is wooden? The dark wood flooring. Do I want that? Is the question. For 11 grand, it's a wee bit expensive. Whereas if we use the concrete tiles, it would be 1,600. It's 8 times cheaper. What about a carpet? Carpet would be a little bit more. Realistic. Okay. Well, I'll go over to laundry because this is going to have. I guess we'll have white tiles there. The meeting room, we're going to have the dark wood flooring. Concrete is going to go along there. So I'm going to spend a bit on this one. I do like a ceramic flooring now and again, so I'm going to put ceramics in here. Wood flooring for these rooms. And obviously that's a lot of money spent, but well, we have the money, and it's about time we sort of did a sort of beautification pass on this entire thing. Haven't done anything really when it comes to these cells in around here. We also have nothing in the yards, so I really need to put that in. Oh, that looked really satisfying as they were building the chapel up. I know people have mentioned as well this here. This meeting room, that it's too big. It is too big. I'm not going to resize it, but yeah, I understand we probably could have done with half this size. It matters not really. So, we've got Prisoner Reform Award. We've got no grants really on the go. Well, we've got the prisoner reoffending rate. But grants-wise, we've got giving something back. Sell 2,500 units back to the grid. I'll pick that up. That's immediately completed. Okay. Right. What's goal number 6? Have 25 minutes successfully pass the solar development. Yeah, that's why I was going to do this. Manufacturing facilities to produce license plates. We're going to pick that up. And then Reform Prisoner Initiative. Achieve 100 reformed prisoners after release. 30. But 48 prisoners are being released. We're not going to have restaurant service. We're not going to have bakery. Basic farming, no. Criminally insane, no. Cell block C. Reformed? We're just going to go with reformed prisoner then. Fine. Alright. So, just waiting for the workers to crack on with a lot of the building here. That CCTV is inactive, and I know that one is as well. Let's... yeah, let's put some more CCTV in. So, we're going to go to here, and to CCTV monitor. It'll go... just slots right in there quite nicely, which is good. Probably need to put more stuff in here, but we'll see about that. We have, in terms of programs, electricians training, 4 in the queue, fire safety, first aid, call control. We haven't done guard taser. And we've pretty much got all of the things we can go for. We haven't got kitchen safety and hygiene, but I'd never intended them to work there. Do want to do solar panel development? Solar panel development. Farm workshop safety. We don't have... let's buy a farmer in a classroom. Alright. There's no reason why we can't start that. 3 strikes program is allowing amidst and civilians delinquents to interact. Positive effect on them both. Led by a chief in a common room. Must have 3 strikes training or customer service experience. So we're going to go with 3 strikes training. So a lot of... led by a farmer in a classroom. Okay, let's get a farmer. Staff. Farmer. Go. Farmer will handle the jobs related to farming, and they also require to teach inmates. So, yeah, basically we've got all of this on the go now. So hopefully increasing that reform. Yes, it costs money. No, I don't care. Good grief, that's a lot of solar we've got going on. Excellent. CCTV is now in place. We're going to go ahead and check the connections. So wiring and connections. This has got 9 connections. Do I want to redo that? I do want to redo it. So I'm going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I want to put another one. I want to put one in here. Or do we want one in here, actually? That's where it's most likely going to kick off, isn't it? Let's try that. Is it? Really? Do I want to put it there? Yes, I do. Rotate that round. You can now lock the cameras. You click on that, and you can lock the position. We don't need to do that. I won't be doing that. But I will. Under policy, I can... prioritize monitoring. I don't really need to prioritize monitoring in this facility. We don't have a great problems with line of sight. So 7 connections. Let me just redo that. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the 7th goes there. Put 1 there and 1 there. Just in case. Is that right? Double check the wiring. 6 connections. So it's 1, 2... I was going to say, I thought we'd missed out on that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the logic behind that is... no, that one. That's where we have a lot of the prisoners, like the majority of the time, inside their cells. This one is going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be all the CCTV up and running. We could have one in parole, but we've already got someone stationed there, so it shouldn't really matter. Okay. Let's go for a shed. Requires water connection. We don't need a shed, but as was mentioned in previous comments, it would be nice to have one, wouldn't it? Yeah, it really would, wouldn't it? So we'll put that in. Also, contraband. It was a bit of an oversight, a very big oversight on my part. Shears, spades, trowels, and hand forks can be taken from the flower garden. Yeah, definitely an oversight on my part. I'm not too worried because, well, they always have to go through these metal detectors or these metal detectors at some point. So metal items and contraband about that, I'm really not too concerned with. We should probably have that as an automatic door opener as well. Although there's a lot of automatic door openers we probably should have when we come to expand at least. So water pipe will run into there. Water pipe will run there. And a small pipe insulation is also going to be placed. We want to insulate all of this as much as we can. There is 1,448 power export. So we've exported a sizable amount of power, a noteworthy amount of power. Okay, so while they're cracking on with that, I think we will put in the flooring in the cells. The flooring in the cells, I am just going to use... Well, the cell blocks, I'm going to use concrete tiles. But for the cells, I think we will do something a bit different. I haven't decided what that's going to be yet, but we will, like I say, put these in. So that goes in there. Security and the walkways will be that. In the canteen, we're going to go with... white tiles. And the common room, which I know we've built here, that's also going to be a different colour. I'm thinking dark wood. Like that. I'm tempted to change that one in the middle to dark wood. Okay, let's have a look. Common room. I can see the designation of that. That is perfectly fine. The cells are probably going to be dark wood as well. So, while we're cracking on with that, that door can be shifted along as well, because this is going to be our workshop. The reason I'm shifting it along is, frankly, because I want to put a wall there and then a metal detector, because things will be stolen from that location. We can pretty much guarantee it. I'm going to check out our... needs seem to be perfectly fine. The literature needs that we had previously have been helped by the addition of these bookshelves, so there's no real big drama there. I told them to move that door. All that's happened is they've... Whoa! What happened there? They sort of stopped and immediately just started fighting. Guard response. What's that all about? It's like... They're walking past, and what did you say? Matt Sexton and Felix Wolven are fighting. And there's the taser. Matt... Oh! Matt is... Well, was continuing fighting. I don't know if you saw there as well. This guard came in. They have completed first aid training, so they were able to heal Felix straight away. Extremely volatile. That's why. Alright. That door then. Shift it along. The wood wall will go in there and there. Prioritise the building on that. And, well, let's put in the rest of the flooring. Dark wood. I always go for dark wooden, but it's the dark wood flooring is what we want. She'll go in there. And this will cover up some of the holes as well. Severe weather detected, just popped up there. We'll have a look at that in but a moment. I'm not bothered about placing one bit of, say, ceramic or white tiles over the drain. You can't even see it anywhere. So the weather is going to be weak storm. So nothing much to really worry about, if we're honest. Lots of contraband there, though. So CCTV is working. Flooring is being placed. You know, I was going to change this common room to be the wood, but I actually quite like the contrast we've got there. I think if we put too much wood... Ooh, featherstone. Yeah, I think it would be too much of a hassle, so yeah, we'll not bother doing that. So holding cell, this will be that. The dark wood flooring. And in solitary, we're going to go with metal flooring. Cold metal flooring. The foreman. Logistics error. Cool. And I think we're due a shakedown at some point. Put dark wood flooring in here as well. Obviously these cells haven't been completed down the bottom. But I think the workshop's going to go in first. So, the workshop. How are we going to do this? If we were to have tables on the bottom, we could have 1, 2, 3 tables. Right, yeah, let's do that. So we'll have objects. Tables across there. Don't know why I'm planning. I might as well build it. The tables anyway. 1, 2, 3. And then a bin on the right-hand side. As for here, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 saws and 6 presses. We could go and have another set, but we're going to have solar panels and other carpentry things in there. The idea for the facility, as a reminder for everybody and also for anyone new, was to have the very basics on here and then have different stratas based on the expansion. So the left might contain much better cells and much better amenities. To the north, you might have one that's just all workshop or whatever. We could have death row or many other things. Although what it's actually evolved to is this main island has got a lot of, well, it's almost everything. Which is fine. Ooh, our prisoners are filthy. I mean, there's prisoner uniforms everywhere. And the shower heads there as well. I mean, what I could do, we've got shower there. We've got shower / lockup. Could change it. Eat lockup. Apparently doing that, and when you're finished eating you go back to your cells. That increases the punishment. Might not be a bad idea. We can always change it back, so why not try it? So, in here we have our workshop. Let's go ahead and, well, fill it with items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 saws, followed by the presses. We do want... That's off to one side. We do want a couple of the carpentry benches. They fit in quite nicely there. So if it fits, it sits. And practice solar panels. I think you can just make a row of them like that. Let's do that. And we'll get people signed up to that. Because there's a lot of people probably want to work on that one. Weather is not ideal. Weak storm, but we do have the lightning arresters around. So I'm pretty happy with that. A lot of power here. That's a problem, actually. Oh, potential problem. Do we have enough power to run this thing? The answer is yes, I think we do. But I'm not taking any chances. So I'm going to add more solar. And wind. There's a gap of 2, is there? There. 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 Can I place it there? Can we place it offshore? Can we have offshore wind? I think we can. I think that is possible. Let's just connect these up. I think we may have some problems with them actually, but let's see how we get on. It shouldn't alter the grid. That should change that colour. It indeed has. We've got this just raw wind turbines. We've got one spare, but we can't place it there, which is a shame. Can one fit in there? It can, but it looks absolutely silly. Anyway, those are now in. There's several people being escorted to the medical beds in the infirmary because overdosing. Yeah, they're all in now. Okay, that's good. And connect that up. So we should be able to now check out our programs. A lot of scrolling involved. Workshop safety induction, we'll start that. And solar panel development, we'll start that. 3 strikes program. 20 interested, 1 finished, 0% passed. Brilliant. Right. While they're building that, what is there to finish? The workshop. Flooring. And how about some laminate? That's it? No, that doesn't make sense. Metal flooring? great. Cargo floor. Let's make it cargo floor. Let's make it a bit different, shall we? So that goes in there quite nicely. And while they're doing that, we may as well finish off here. So this is going to be... We could technically mirror this, but sometimes we have issues with the lighting and such. So the effort that it takes to put this in ourselves, we might as well do it. And the workers have got other things going on anyway, so it's not a huge drama, is it? I was going to do a shakedown and tunnel search, and that's just, well, it hasn't happened. Oh, yep, okay, yep. I wonder what that may be. Just tunnel search. Oh! Oh, interesting. Interesting. So, we found a tunnel. We've definitely found a tunnel there. Okay. But this one... Huh. So it's one of these two. Alright. When in doubt, take the china out. And we'll see about this tunnel. Good grief. Okay. That's a tunnel. Yes. Plus one generic reminder to not be complacent when it comes to tunnels. Enclosed? No. Workshop? Is it not enclosed? Oh, but it's that bit there. Yeah, it was. Alright, so we've got Alex Pratt here, 21, who is young, doing solar panel development. That is not a grant that we have, but it is a... Let me just check these programs here. Electrician training is done. Call control training, that's done. And I'll phone the queue for electrician. No one's doing it. It says 4 in the queue though. But yeah, we've got that running. Green energy. We need to have 25 inmates pass the solar panel development course. But I'm trying to think what else is to do. Well, I do want some more automation when it comes to the doors. I want a large jail door there. I've got one there. One has to go in there. In there. I've already got one there. Around here. In that section and that section. And in there. And one's already there. And then naturally... wiring door servos. That'll require a bit of a wiring job. Some of these won't really matter. That one's already in. That's in. That'll go in there. That'll go in there. And then there we go. And hopefully that will give us lots of different sections. So I'll have to section things off. But it does mean that we can now set things to like staff only. Like this here, we don't want this to be staff only if we're going to be expanding. That's why we're doing this. Some of these also will require some power, which is not currently in everywhere. And I think, is that it? There we go. Right, that's now in. That's a tunnel apparently. It could be legit. I'm going to do a full shakedown. And also check the power. So that doesn't have power. We'll run that one. So power. In like so. Power. There and there. That's powered. That is now powered. That is powered. That is powered. And that should be done as well. Yeah. And then we've checked deployment. We can see that a lot of this is different now. So I'm going to set majority of this to staff. I'm going to set it all to staff only, put it that way. Because, well, we can at this stage. But I don't know about the rest of it. That should be fine, actually. Ah, there's Sexton again, once again kicking off and turning their fists into paste on that jail door. Guard responds. And he's trashing everything and then getting tased. Yeah, I was going to say it won't take much. So, oh, we're on 11 grand now. I wonder why that is. Punishment 5, reform 5, security 0, health -2. 34 prisoners paroled early, 11 have reoffended, or 11% should I say. And then in terms of reform, our average reoffending rate has gone down by 4%. So that's good. I'm hoping with the work that we have here, which I have yet to assign, so let me just do that. Prison labour. That's now assigned. I'm hoping that with this being assigned here and here and here, I'm hoping that our grading will go up there. Reoffending rate will go down. That experience will go up for the average work experience. We can see the people that have left here. This is released prisoners. So reformed, reoffended. Ed is sent back to your prison. Yeah. Reformed. One work in the cleaning agency, shopping mall. A lot of cleaning agency, but I'm hoping we've got additional skill sets here from this. Okay, we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect, and aside from the odd bit... Let me just remove stuff around here, planning-wise. Aside from the odd section, that should be the majority of this place complete. Naturally, there'll be the odd bit missing, I'm sure. Oh, sorry, no, we haven't finished the yards. Fair enough. We have to do something with the yard and something with this kitchen and canteen. We'll finish that off in the next episode. And we'll also expand and then plan on what that expansion is going to be. Hope you have enjoyed this episode of Prison Architect. Let me know in the comments what you think we should do. And, yeah, hopefully we can improve the design. Green energy goal complete. Huh. Let's have a quick look at that. 8. Oh, so you don't have to do them in sequential order. 8 is must not use power station for 10 days. Green energy goal 9 is fully charge 100 batteries. Right. I guess it can fill and then empty. That's fine. Green energy goal 7 is purchase 10 of everything. Okay. We can have a look at that. Yeah, so that's, again, we'll do that then. We'll look at the green energy goals, we'll finish the yard, we'll finish the kitchen and canteen, and then we'll expand and hopefully plan. But we'll see based on time. Money's good. Gradings are good. Regime, I'm happy with. And needs are pretty much okay. Bit of exercise need, that'll be fixed with the yard. Hope you have enjoyed the episode. Comments in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.